everyone, welcome to my June plan with me. But before we get started, let's take a look at my May flip through, which was my first month ever bullet journaling. So for the month of May, I started with my title page, and then I did a monthly calendar, which was pretty small, so it wasn't that useful. And then I did a monthly log that I didn't end up using at all, so I want to get rid of that this month. And then I did an expense tracker, which was helpful, and also a habit tracker and mood tracker. So for my weekly spreads, I changed the design each week, which I enjoyed doing, but overall the structure was pretty much the same. And I liked having the section to plan out my meals for every day during the week so that it kept me from buying food last minute. And I think I'm going to keep this same style throughout June also. So for the month of June, I wanted to do a strawberry theme. So I picked up my colors to be these reds and corals with a bit of mint green and sage. So here I found it really helpful to sketch out the whole thing first really messily, just so that you get the placement right and everything flows nicely around the circle. So here I'm just doing all the line work. And I added some daisies and bees just to add some yellow to the page and give it a bit, give my theme something more to work with rather than just strawberries for the whole month. So now I'm starting to color in all the strawberries, and I'm starting with this light pink salmon color to fill in most of the strawberry, and then I'm gonna use a darker, more true red to fill in the underside of the strawberries to give them a bit more dimension, and then I finally use a maroon shade to add some seeds. And then for the vine parts, I use this light seafoam kind of green and then add a bit of shading with the sage color. And then lastly, I add yellow for the bees and for the center of the daisies, and that's it. So for my month at a glance, I decided to make a much bigger calendar this time, and I made these 5x5 boxes inspired by the spreads that I've seen Miss Louie do here on YouTube. So hopefully this will be much more visual and will let me actually put things into the boxes. And again, I planned out this page in pencil first, which I found a lot easier than counting out all the boxes and hoping that I got them right the first time. So here I'm adding some faux calligraphy kind of things, and then I'm adding more strawberries to the page. And then I couldn't let this page go without adding "Strawberry Fields Forever" as a quote. And I thought that turning the tail of the Y into a strawberry was really clever. And so here I'm just coloring everything in, adding a bit of pop to the numbers with the seafoam green, and then coloring the strawberries just like I did last time, getting a little bit messier. And then finally, I just added some more color to the calendar and a bit of pop to the lettering. So here I'm making my expense tracker. I only track my eating out kind of expenses, so no groceries or anything like that, and no clothing purchases. So I'm only using one half of this spread for now, and if I need the second half, I'll go on to that later, but if not, I'm planning to use it as a place to plan for June. So here I'm doing my habit tracker and mood tracker, pretty much the exact same as last time. I kind of like seeing how my day went and how that corresponds with how well I kept up with my habits. So here I'm just doing hydration, exercise, steps, because I got a Fitbit, floss, no bubble tea, bed before 12 a.m., homemade meal, and no spending of any sort. So lastly, moving on to my weekly spreads. For the first few days of June, I'm just doing these simple strawberry silhouettes. I think this turned out pretty cute, and then I added some bees. And then again, at the bottom, I have a box for my meals for the 2 weekdays, and then a little section for random notes. And for my first full spread in June, I decided to kind of keep the same strawberry silhouette thing going, but with a different kind of black and white look. And then I used a white gel pen to fill in the numbers to give it a chalkboard kind of feel. So the spread is pretty simple. But I'm hoping to come up with some more creative ideas for the remaining weeks of June. And then lastly, I do a full meal planner, and even though I counted out the boxes ahead of time, I made a mistake, and it really bothered me, so I whited it out. But overall, I think the whole spread came out pretty good. And with that, here's a final flip through for the month of June. I'm really happy with how this strawberry theme turned out. And if you liked it too, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to see what I do next month. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram to see how the rest of this month goes. I'll be posting my remaining weekly spreads for some inspiration. And if you decide to recreate what I've done here, please tag me in your recreations because I'd love to see them. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.